Hi ladies and gentlemen, my name is Andrew Sorensen and welcome to our December market update 2.0. So halfway through the month now, just happens to be my birthday today, so it just goes to show work doesn't stop. We're still out here on scene today. We're in Woongarra today, lovely little property here. So I'd like to kick off with a couple of recent sales that we've had. Number 1 Mile Close at Blue Haven. Now this was a 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 car garage property with the carport to the side. This property had extremely high interest early on from first home buyers and investors, and this property here sold prior to auction for $415,000. So really great result there for those owners. Clients of mine now for over 12 years, so great to be able to be invited back and help them out once more. Another great property which we recently sold was number 26 Piper Drive at Hamlin Terrace. Now this was a 4-bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2 car garage design. And this property is close to the new Warrnambool Town Centre, which is coming out of the ground as we speak, and it'll be about 2 or 3 years before it's fully built, but really popular area, quite central. This home here was on the market. We went through an auction program and we sold that one just post auction for $580,000. Now a property like that will return in the order of between $570 and $580 a week rent, so really good buying at that particular price as well. A couple of great new properties I'd love to introduce you to is number 7 First Avenue at Toukley. Now Toukley is an up and coming area. There's a lot of rezoning happening there and we're starting to see some gentrification, meaning old properties being bought, knocked down, new houses being built, and obviously a lot of renovations happening. Now this is a great little property. It was a 2-bedroom home when they bought it a few years back, and now they've obviously adapted it. It's now a 3-bedroom room, and we've got a granny flat on that one as well. And that one is across the road from the water. So from the front of the home and from the kitchen space, you can actually see the water outside. So this is going to be a great home for investors or even first home buyers in the price range. And we'll be kicking that one off with an auction as well. So we'll keep you posted on how that one goes over the coming weeks. Now here's something a little unusual. We don't see these types of properties up here this much, but this one's number 7/3 Garnier Place at Hamlin Terrace. Now this is a townhouse which is in a complex of around about 20 or 30. Hamlin Terrace once again close to the new Warrnambool Town Centre, really central position, and being 2-storey, we've got tenants in there at the moment. It's only around about 3 years old, so really new construction on this property. Now the features of this home, it's a 3-bedroom, 2 bathroom, and it's got a 2-car garage. There's also additional parking near it, obviously, for additional cars, visitor parking in the complex. We'd expect this property to be really popular with investors, given it's had a long-term tenant in it now. But still, with first home buyers coming back in droves, it could also be something in that price range where we see a lot of first home buyers tipping in as well. That property there will be sold using the auction method once again, and that one's kicking off with a price guide of $390. So if you're interested in that one, as I've mentioned to you over the last few videos, you should sign up to our VIP buyer list. You'll get to see these properties before anyone else does and get in there ahead of the crowd, so you can really get in a good position to buy prior to auction. Just a bit of commentary on that as well. As we're coming into December and into Christmas time and heading into the new year, obviously being 2017 just around the corner, typically we start to see a slowdown, but as we record this today, halfway through December, we're still not seeing any slowdown just yet. We're seeing a lot of activity from people from Sydney. With the Sydney market still being so active, a lot of those people have sold and are moving up here now to take full advantage of the marketplace, where they're getting much better value than what you'd otherwise get in the western parts of Sydney or even in central Sydney. What's driving our market now is a question that I get all the time. And I guess we've got really low interest rates. Reserve Bank met just the other day. Interest rates are on hold again. And bar any unforeseen circumstances, we should be able to see these same conditions continue for at least 6 to 12 months heading into the new year. So if you are thinking of doing something buying wise, the market's going to be pretty similar to what you see now come June, July next year. We're not going to see too many things change. If you are thinking of getting a property on the market to sell, same sort of deal. So one thing you should be doing is talking to agents, getting out there, having a look at a few open homes, really researching the market, getting a feel for it, because right now what you're seeing today is more likely what you're going to see January, February and March in the first quarters of next year, with good quality properties hitting the market, a lot of activity from Sydney buyers and a lot of people really making early offers to try and secure the property before it goes to auction. Our auction clearance rate is still sitting well over 80% for the last 8 months in a row, with our average time on market just 19 days. So that's 19 days from the day we put it on the market to the day the sold sticker goes up. So you really can't afford to sit back and wait hoping that prices will drop, because most properties are selling in that 4-week window. Well, look, if you've ever got any questions, make sure you drop us a line. We'd love to help you. My name's Andrew Sorensen. Thanks for watching. Look forward to catch up with you again soon.